What is up, guys? Welcome back to another daily build video. This time I've got an A+ build for you on a Cayman GT4 by Cheems Dasgupta. Let's go! Alright, real quick before I get into the video, if you're looking for any of my builds, whether it's on Need for Speed Heat or Need for Speed Unbound, you can go to militiagamingco.com and then go to the builds page. I've got it for Heat, Unbound, and then I've also got a community builds spreadsheet, and that's what I'm working off of to do these daily build videos. So I appreciate everyone who's sent a build in, and if you want to send a build in, you can go to militiagamingco.com, go to that builds page, and just scroll down to the bottom. There's a form there where you can enter your own builds. Alright, let's get into this. All right, so usually I like to start off with the stats, but this car offers some really unique customization, so I want to show you that really quickly. The body parts are just kind of amazing. Check out the back end of this car. It looks kind of insane. It's got that super long tail that comes off the back of it. A really unique spoiler mount. I haven't seen this one on other cars. I mean, I haven't customized every car, but this looks really cool. And then of course the back end where you can sort of remove the bumper, but it's not really removed, it's just a bumper option. It's very strange, but it looks amazing. And then if you put this diffuser on it, it just looks really nice. Like the back end of this car is just really clean. Anyway, I thought this was cool, so figure I'd show it to you while we're building this car. Let's get into the stats. All right, so this one has a 165 top speed. It's not a very good top speed for A+. However, I believe this car was built to be a short track build, so this may not be good for speed tracks, but I think it's going to be actually really good for short tracks, so we'll have to test that and see. The 0 to 60 is 3.2, which is good, and then 521 horsepower, 504 foot-pounds of torque with an 11.1 quarter mile. So let's get this out to the test courses and see how it does. All right, first up we got Drifter's Delight. My best time on this is a 150.46 with the RSR. So we'll see if we can get anywhere close to this. This is, it felt great driving it over here. So we'll see how it does on these really sharp turns. Here we go. Ooh, the launch is kind of spicy. Not bad at all, dude.
You think you hot shit, huh?
Should have a nice... Oh, I barely made that turn. I almost hit the rocks on that one. I don't think I've ever gotten a 3 burst there. That's kind of wild, actually.
Can you keep it up, though?
Man, this, I'm like hanging on for dear life. This thing is like driving to Burst City, bro. Just burst after burst. You got a nice one there from the cop. Thank you so much, Cop Spawn.
I ain't about to let you win this.
It's actually nice and controllable. It doesn't seem like super fast, but it definitely is easy to control, which is nice. It loses a little bit of traction on the end of these bursts. I didn't get any burst with that, or any speed benefit with that burst. I should get a 3 there. Yep. This might be a new fastest time. A 49, dude. A 49. Finally, we've got a car that can do a 49. I'm not even joking, you guys. This is the first time I've ever driven this car. I've never owned the car before. I just bought it today. I built it with this guy's build, and we just ran the fastest time I could run. A 49.66. That's crazy good, dude. Oh, I'm pumped about that. That's the best part. Now, I don't think it's going to do that well on Skyline Sprint because it is a short track build, so it's meant to do that really well. But damn, it was easy to drive. I was getting 3 bursts left and right, dude, on that run. That was nuts. Absolutely nuts. Anyway, there you have it, dude. We've got a new top dog for that particular track. Anyway, let's get over to Skyline Sprint. Here we go. Skyline Sprint. What can we do? It's quick off the line, which is nice.
Okay, it's on.
But, man, it does get to top speed super fast. It's getting there. It's climbing, like, really, really well. But I just think it's gonna get stuck.
They got cops now too.
Oh my goodness. Take it easy there, bro.
Patrol has joined the party. And we're ready to take this bird down.
Not long till I pass you.
All right. This is it. 166.
Patrol wants in on the action too.
I was hoping to get a 2-bar off that cop, but it didn't work out that way. Get that one. We get that one. We gotta farm these near misses, bro.
We got messed up. And we can't
Maybe we get one
continue.
here.
We're getting in on the action too.
There we go.
No one takes my money.
Get a couple seconds at, not even a couple seconds, like half a second at 172. Try to nos on the corners just to keep the speed at max. Dude, wouldn't it be hilarious if on this test I lost to the AI? Dude, it'd be so silly. But Cha-Cha's coming in hot, dude. Keep an eye on those, the distance that I have.
This race is
Oh man, this is bad.
Patrol's on the
Cha-Cha might beat me. Here it comes. Oh, this is close. I just have it pinned this whole time. Oh my god. I almost lost to the AI. Not great, not great. All right, a 159.21. Like I suspected, not a very good speed track build. So I think what's going to end up happening is when you go into a particular A+ playlist, you need to have this car built for your short track and something else built for your speed races, because yeah, this is just not going to cut it. But anything with corners, this is it. All right, so here is the full build. So for the engine, we're running the 493 horsepower 3.0 liter inline 6. We've got super induction and then sport ECU, fuel system, and exhaust. We got a pro root supercharger and the sport nitrous with the elite road suspension, pro brakes, and the elite grip tires. We've got a super clutch and a 5-speed gearbox with the elite differential. And you really don't need the elite differential, actually. I think you can go with the sport and still get the 100% grip. So if you want to save about, I don't know, 18,000 or so, you can use the sport differential. For the auxiliaries, obviously nitrous drift and nitrous grip. For the handling, I've got 100% grip, steering at +1, and downforce at +5. Traction is off, and drift entry is on brake tab. So I'm overall very impressed with the build. Obviously, it ran a faster time than the RSR. Now, I could probably go back to the RSR and grind the heck out of this track and try to get a better time, but this is the first time I've driven this car, so I had no idea how it was going to handle, and it was that easy to drive. And I think that speaks volumes for the car. The RSR might be faster. In fact, it probably is faster if I were to really grind it and try to figure out, you know, the best way to drive the RSR, but I could also do that for this car as well. So there's a little bit of context for you. It really doesn't give you an exact order, but this one did put up the best time, and it's a fairly unoptimized run, something that I just literally took the car out of the garage, drove it, and that was the first race that I've raced with it. So for that to be the top time for me driving the car, I feel like that's an accomplishment for the car, and it speaks volumes about how easy the car is to drive. So anyway, I do recommend this. Shout out to Cheems Dasgupta for sending this in. I really appreciate it. And if you have any questions about anything on my channel, including these builds, you can send me a DM on Instagram, Twitter, or Discord. I read every single message that comes my way. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you on tomorrow's daily build. Trigger out.